So I'm kind of a little bit embarrassed that I made this video that I published last week going like, woohoo, I did this. And now I'm sitting here telling you, and they made me check it because it was too heavy and they lost it. It just really taught us how to do more with less. And that's why I wanted to make this video. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little tea. I wanted to have a little chat with you guys about my recent trip to Europe. I did share what I packed in my carry-on bag for you, and I really believe in carry-on only for travel. I've done it before in the past. I packed carry-on for this trip, and the airline lost my luggage. I did everything right, and I still was forced to check my bag, and the airline lost it. So how did this happen? I'm laughing because I'm a little bit embarrassed because I posted this video like, look at me, I pack carry-on, and the freaking airline still managed to lose my luggage. So this is how this happened. This trip I planned for my mom's birthday. So she was traveling with me, and what I had gifted to her for her birthday was a 7-day tour of Paris. So first leg of our journey was Dublin, and we had a great time in Dublin, and we were going to be flying out. We flew in Wednesday morning. We were going to be flying out Saturday morning. So Saturday morning we wake up bright and early, ready to pack our stuff, check out of the Airbnb, head to the airport. Well, overnight, the airline, it was Air France, there was air traffic controller strikes and our flight was canceled. They rescheduled us to Sunday morning, like a 7 a.m. flight, and we were supposed to fly from Dublin to Frankfurt, Germany, and then Frankfurt, Germany to Paris. European airlines have different baggage requirements. So like in the US, it's just the dimensions of the bag. So the bag that I showed you, that Tom Bean bag, that gray duffel bag backpack, that fits perfectly into the dimensions of what you can do as a carry-on. We knew that European airlines went by the weight of your bag, not the dimension of your bag, by the weight of your bag. We knew that, and we had planned for that. However, the Aer Lingus requirements were actually a lot lower than the Air France and EasyJet. So our bags are actually too heavy, and we were forced to check the bags. We had like an hour-and-a-half layover in Germany, and we had plenty of time to get through some really tight security. They take security very seriously in Germany. So we had enough time to do that, plus enough time to get something to eat. And we were even waiting at our gate for a little bit. So it wasn't like a really tight layover by any means. But apparently it wasn't enough time for our luggage from Aer Lingus to get to the Air France flight to Charles de Gaulle in Paris. So once we landed, we were waiting for our bags, and they didn't show up. So then it's like, what do you do, right? So we had to like declare it missing and like file this report and blah, 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 whatever. So we just had to get into a taxi. We had planned to take a bus down to the city center to save some cash. Like we never planned to take this taxi or anything like that, but it was just like we were in such a time crunch. We were so like dazed and confused about the whole situation that we just grabbed a taxi. Well, we have nothing but the clothes on our backs. We had all we had was what we were wearing. So between us, we like kind of figured out what we had as far as toiletries and like what we needed to get. So it was like a really quick trip to the pharmacy to get like a hairbrush, a toothbrush, and some hairspray. So we decided that we were going to wash our underwear out in the sink that night, just dry them with the hair dryer, just wear the same clothes for the next day. And then at some point that next day on Monday, we would buy some clothes. We decided together that while it would be fun to go to all these little boutiques and pick up, a shirt here, underwear here, jeans there, whatever, that was just not our MO. Like, this trip was not about shopping. This trip was about museums. It was about art. It was about experiences, food, culture, people. And we just didn't want to spend our energy and our time and our money, frankly, on shopping in these like little boutiques. So we decided to go to H&M. Not very exciting. H&M is everywhere in Europe, and it is everywhere here in the States too. But because it's everywhere, we knew that it had socks, underwear, clothes, shoes, accessories. It had everything. I knew that it would be able to accommodate my mom's style, and it would be able to accommodate my style, and it would be able to accommodate our budgets. So what I was wearing on the plane was those brown cowboy-ish boots that you saw in the video, those little ankle boots. Socks, I had gray tights, I had like a black A-line sort of mini skirt, like a skater girl kind of skirt. I had a black tank top, a denim collared long sleeve shirt, and a like burgundy colored pullover merino sweater. I had my blanket scarf, which you saw in the video as well, and my coat. So that's what I had on my back. At H&M, I bought a pack of socks, a pack of underwear. I bought a pair of black tights. I bought one dark gray long sleeve t-shirt dress, and I bought one kind of like sweatshirty kind of material weight black and white striped dress. And I bought one short sleeve t-shirt dress, which was to be used as my nightgown. That's it. That's all I had. That's all I bought. And it worked out fine. Actually, it worked out fine. Oh, I'm sorry. I bought one other thing. I bought a white V-neck pullover, an additional pullover sweater for warmth. Beyond the dealing with the customer service of like, where the heck is my bags and all of that nonsense, which is like a completely different video. I don't even want to talk about that here. Beyond that, once we got those few pieces from H&M, it was kind of not really a thing anymore. You don't need all that stuff. You can work just fine with 2 dresses and 2 sweaters, you know, for an entire week. And it actually ended up being about a week and a half that we didn't have our luggage because we didn't get it back. Yeah, I guess I ruined the story here. I did get my luggage back. I landed Thursday night, and my luggage was here at my house Friday afternoon. It just really taught us how to do more with less. And that's why I wanted to make this video. It's about the mindset. Minimalism isn't just something that you do. It's not just about the amount of items that you have. It's about your mindset. It's about making more out of what you have, what little you have, making the most out of it. And I'm kind of embarrassed a little bit because I felt like I sort of had this down, right? Like I made this video sort of like showing off, so to speak, that I could pack one carry-on, and clearly my carry-on was too big. It was too heavy. I still had too much stuff in the carry-on bag. So I'm kind of a little bit embarrassed that I made this video that I published last week going like, woohoo, I did this. And now I'm sitting here telling you, and they made me check it because it was too heavy and they lost it. Minimal mindset, like just making the most out of what you had. The trip for us was not about the clothes we were wearing. It was not about the stuff that we had packed. It was about the places we were going, the experiences we were having, the art that we were seeing, the food that we were eating, right? The trip was not about stuff. We actually didn't buy any souvenirs. Like, we didn't buy any souvenirs. Because we had nowhere to put them. But no, I mean, we didn't buy like any trinkets or magnets or tea towels or what, I don't know, t-shirts, whatever people buy. We didn't buy anything like that. We just took home our experiences. I felt like this was like a really big life lesson. This idea of just getting rid of all of your stuff and just seeing what you can do with a little bit. Definitely not like, I don't want to like live my life with like 2 dresses. But this just really opened my eyes to being present, being in the moment, just really not concentrating, not being beholden to stuff, but just being present in the moment. I don't even think that this ruined our vacation in any way, shape, or form. Now, dealing with customer service every spare hour that we had to call them and say like, what the heck is going on with these lost bags? That's another story, and that was terrible. But it never ruined our vacation. It never got to us. It never made us miss a museum or not go on a walk or not go for a dinner. It never stopped us from being in Paris. You know what I mean? So it was kind of a blessing to have that experience in a way, because it really opens your eyes and it makes you think about what you do and don't need in your life. And beyond just the minimal mindset that I'm talking about, the other lesson I learned was just maybe pack like a pair of underwear and like just a really light change of clothes in your personal item bag. Even if you're just doing carry-on, just be prepared. Yeah, those are the lessons that I took away from this. So I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to be real with you that even somebody who packed one carry-on maybe packed too much. And that there's always room or not room. You can always get rid of something. You can always edit a little bit. You can do more with less. You can always do more with less. So that's it for my little talk today. I just really wanted to share with you the lessons that I learned because it was really an eye-opening experience. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have ever lost your luggage before and if you've gotten it back or not, let me know in the comments below. And please consider subscribing to my channel if you liked this video. All right, I will see you guys on Thursday. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Bye.